Okay.
So tell me, Godwin. Godwin. Why are you looking for those two anyway?
Oh, they're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
As I said, I'm kind of working for myself right now.
Did you upset the bishop?
A bit. But the bishop was the least of it. It was a bunch...
Look! That's Nebakov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Quick! Yeah! Quick! Quick! Yeah!
I'm not even sure where I need to go. Okay, there we are. We're good.
Jesus.
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nebakov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon, and maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate! Where's the chief? I've brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
That mustache is glorious. I gotta give it to him. He's got a glorious mustache.
Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a
Your
chat with
Ishtvan.
you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
Huh. So, yeah, Ishtvan's got his own men. They seem to have joined up with this group, and now that they're learning about Ishtvan, there may not be a total agreement.
Greetings, Captain. Are you the one who came up with that diabolical ruse in the ravine?
Yeah, we should probably try and get our
Remarkable work,
reputation up with
can't
this
deny.
guy.
If you did that on a larger scale, you'd go down in history.
I'd never have expected such an accolade from a priest.
Folk all over the domain are saying all hell broke loose there. Terrible bangs, smoke, but I don't see the devil in it. More like Schwarzpulver. Black powder. Am I right?
They definitely didn't teach you that in the seminary. Who the hell are you?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately,
Only the best.
bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergow is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergow's army to conquer this fortress. And they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergow is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive,
Godwin's got
it'd be
balls.
von Bergow, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergow's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
For fuck's sake.
They're attacking!
Oh, Ishtvan's men.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Ishtvan's men are attacking theirs?
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
He's such a badass.
Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Alright. Now, Godwin doesn't necessarily know, but this man is somebody who keeps his word. At least he has so far, so.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Okay, so Ishtvan's men just betrayed them. Because of whatever they think Henry and Capon told them.
Good! I still can't quite do that! Nicely done! Watch out! It's a rebellion! You won't get away with that, bastard!
Whoops.
Don't you in a flash! You'll pay for that!
A Latin battle cry.
Fire to give up! I'm getting sick of waiting!
Hit him.
Thanks to God and the blessed... Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergow's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
Okay, so Ishtvan joined... Yeah, okay.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you... well, we'll see about you.
Fucking Ishtvan. Scheming little shit stain.
Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond? What, but you think
Oh, he's so punchable.
Bitch! Enough!
Sigismund's bitch.
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So they're not with
That's why you were
Sigismund.
so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
And Bergov is still on Sigismund's
cell with
side. He's been
Nebakov.
playing us the whole time.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
So Eric is going to let him out. Reach through those bars, see if you can pummel him from the other side.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Sir Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergow. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergow?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order
Fuck,
from Sir
Zhishka's
Otto.
on our side.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding
Now I'm-
once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zhishka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
Okay. Damn. I do think that their band still is the one that attacked us. So, like, Zhishka kind of stepped in it by attacking us. And it still stands to reason that they're still killing a lot of innocent people as they do things, but, man, this gets really complicated really fast, which I think is the point, you know? Now, the other thing is that this also makes me a lot happier that we let the Semines go.
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zizka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Bergow's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
I'm sure Sir Yaramir will confirm it.
Sir Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand. Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Assuming there will be any discussion with the captain.
You're just trying to wriggle out of it.
You may be in for a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that?
If Eric comes and lets him out, he's going to kill Yaramir.
I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
Can't wait.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergow, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come. Are you afraid?
Don't step too close, bro.
Get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you.
Yeah.
More likely to rip your gut open.
You tell him.
And I'll be glad to help him.
Thanks, bro.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
Ugh. You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
He's gonna kill
There's
Yaramir.
always time for this.
Yaramir knows too much.
You've got to flee now!
Okay, he didn't kill Yaramir.
There'll be time when we meet again.
I thought because he'd heard all of that conversation, he may not have left him alive.
What was that?
But if he's with Bergow, then he's with Bergow, so... Our hero!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
Godwin! You beautiful bastard.
Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can you even deliver a letter?
Maybe we'll find out that Ishtvan's men were the only ones that were doing the pillaging.
I will get those fuckers.
I think we're gonna come to like this guy. What was his name? Zizka?
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zizka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
This is all so complicated. All of these lords are fucking all over the place with their allegiances.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergow and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Bergow's men.
The common enemy was Istvan's men. They've been causing discord throughout the land, haven't they?
Von Bergow maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zizka here attacked us first, and then von Bergow. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergow all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
He needed
Lord
men.
Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
Okay. What is your task exactly? Just to cause strife for Bergow?
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergow is traitor-in-chief.
Okay.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergow, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergow.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. No, some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty
Damn.
business, Captain. What happened, happened.
Very complicated relationships. I like it.
Tell that to Oates.
Like, I love that it's just not cut and dry. It's as complicated as real life can be, you know? Yeah. They were about to do this, and he was the one who stopped them. He already admitted his men aren't the best, but...
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Yeah, he did.
Like I said, in my trade,
I forgot about
you
that.
don't work
He smashed
with the
someone's
best,
head in.
but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
They set this up so carefully to make us hate them at the start, but then also be able to understand exactly where he was coming from here in this moment. And that's a real good feat in writing. Like, they gave us everything that we needed. Like, his men were about to do something awful, And so we're going to not like them. And then in this moment, they're like, yeah, but he did kill that guy and stop him from doing that to Catherine. And, but this might complicate things a little bit since it seems like Catherine was working with them, but still, like, this was set up very well. Warhorse Studios, kudos.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
Kudos.
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Catherine's got to be working for you. Maybe there's a third party, but no. Maybe he doesn't know her by that name.
Did you want to kill von Bergow?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergow's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergow instead of telling him you were at Nebakov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
Oh boy, do we.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening
Now we thought
before.
this was because of
I
Catherine.
have my sources.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So he made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Bergow is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to Semyon?
Von Bergow sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so von Bergow wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Bergow may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Okay. That was some clever sleight of hand there.
Oh, God. Holy shit! Don't worry.
Keep it together.
I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Ooh. That sounds miserable and painful and awful and the worst.
Just get it over with.
Hey, your dagger has a ball sack. Just gonna throw that out there, bro. He drinks. Godwin, damn it. Oh, no. No. Hated everything about that.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Bergow comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it?
Clara is Catherine.
But if you really want to be useful,
Clara
you
is
can help
Catherine.
us to load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
Still,
We should
Hans.
say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think
We ended up
things would have
picking the
turned
best
out
choice we
different?
could have, I feel
I
like.
don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, right?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough.
Okay. Let's eat something. Okay, these haven't gone bad yet.
Of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Bergow come with you? Will you help?
I'm coming, Godwin. Sorry, just needed to wash the blood off.
He was expecting an important visitor. Someone from Prague was supposed to be bringing this God's Finger thing.
Which we think is
God's finger?
Siege weapon.
What's that?
I have no idea. People were saying it might be a new castle bell.
A bell? That's a strange name for a bell. We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for salvation. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Kyrie eleison. Christe eleison. Kyrie eleison. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam.
Okay, there's one. Let's go ahead and dig these up then. Dude, the story of this game has been so good. Like, I know we spent so much time doing, like, side questing and stuff, which is also fun and whatnot, but, like, this main story stuff has been really, really well done. Okay, we stink. We're also tired. Been a prisoner for a while, so checks out.
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Rattay Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life in the ruins of Skalitz?
Aye.
My bow.
If she hadn't shown up that time, Runt would have killed me. So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you promise her something?
Well, like
We
you
kind of
said,
did.
She's a kind girl, and quite pretty as well. I'd like to see her again when we get back to Sasau.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll wait for you.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Alcohol.
Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
Oh, God. Hey, last time I drank with you, Godwin, we had some time with some ladies and woke up in the middle of a field, blackout, drunk. So...
Who's looking after the church while you're here?
Well, whoever it is, it's no concern of mine.
Wait, so you weren't kidding? You aren't a priest anymore?
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours, and your sermon in the church...
Oh no! That's what started it all?
Someone turned you in, eh?
Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for quite some time now. And what happened didn't help my case.
Yeah, we got in a fist fight with him that same night.
Maybe I should earn a living getting people out of trouble.
Why not? You're good at it.
But I'm too old for that now.
Ah, that's called experience, Godwin. Do you know where I can sleep in the castle?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right past the gateway to the lower castle.
Okay, we need to wash up again. So, remember that soldier that I killed in the woods? Let's just say that that was one of Istvan's men. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so Godwin wants us to meet him where? Okay, it's just there, huh? What is this A that's marked? Oh, it's the pilgrimage. Gotcha, okay. I forgot we grabbed that. Wait a second. These are guns.
Come over here, Henry.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before.
Killed Ulrich.
With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now.
This is the same day?
You'll have a
I thought at least a day
unique
had
chance to try
passed.
it out. From the right end for a change.
Is that gunpowder I smell here?
That's right. It's Schwarzpulver, or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to use it, eh? How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound
Tiny
bad,
little
does
hand
it,
cannon.
Henry?
We'll see about that.
Old school guns right here. A handgun. The handgun is a terrifying modern weapon. Its slow loading speed and inaccurate aim are balanced by its sheer destructive force and the fear it causes amongst enemies. To fire, you must have a projectile equipped in your ammunition slot. Okay. Hold to load pistol, just like we do with crossbows. Hold to aim, just like crossbow, and fire.
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those.
Cannons,
Those
huh?
must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
Oh, good.
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Yeah, for sure.
Good idea. Oh, merciful God.
Thanks, Godwin.
Be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
Good prayer. Amen.
So let's get to it.
Fuck yeah. Go to the fosse to speak to Godwin, learn to shoot a hand cannon. Alright, let's start loading this thing. Black powder. This is going to be even slower than,
Aha! That's how it's done.
I think I aimed that roughly correctly. The idea was to put it in, to put it near the center of the screen. Nope. We must be missing because we haven't gotten any points.
Ah, that's how it's done.
I can't tell where it's shooting, so...
It really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah!
You good, Godwin? You can't die on us. We just met up with each other again.
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Lovely.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He
Oh
was the
no.
one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
You know, I need to find somewhere where we can, like, I wonder if there's, like, we've seen barbers, but we've never been able to do anything with our hair or facial hair, but I want a mustache like Zhishka's.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration.
Okay, well, we've got lead balls and
We have a
pistol,
long
but we don't
journey
have
ahead
black
of us
powder.
tomorrow. I'm going to hit the hay.
Maybe we
You
should go
do
talk
what
to the
you
miller.
want,
We know he has
but
it.
Keep out of trouble. Got it?
Okay. We've got ourselves a gun. The Finger of God. I don't want to find out what the Finger of God is, but... it might just be guns. Maybe Bergow is getting guns too. Go to sleep in the cabin. Try to get new allies optional. Load supplies on the cart optional. Try to get new allies. What does that even mean? All right, should we load this cart and then maybe... I don't know, I feel like going and talking to the miller might be good. Maybe that's an ally we can get?
Michael sent me here to help you load the cart.
What? But I don't need any help from you, servant. You lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel like punching your teeth in.
I don't want any more trouble. I helped bury your dead, and there's nothing more I can do for them, unfortunately.
Really? I saw you go into the forest with that new priest.
His name's Godwin. He's one of us, from Sasau. He prayed for the souls of your men.
Well, that's good. It would be hard to get any other priest here. This way they at least had a proper burial.
Aye. Godwin takes that very seriously.
Well, take the sacks next to the cart and throw them up. Let's get this over with.
Okay, we can do that. We probably need to do some repairs, so let's check on that. Doesn't even say how many. Last one. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of perk points we need to do.
You certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
Okay. Should help our reputation a little bit in this area. These people probably don't like us very much. Our reputation doesn't look like it's in the shitter, at least. Okay, we're doing okay. Yeah, we're fine. Horse can't get here. So gain new allies. Does that just mean talking to people around here then? I think that's what it means. So we'll just see if there's anybody else around that we can talk to and make like us a little bit more, but did that optional go away? Try to get new allies. Nope, it's still there. Okay. We'll talk to who we can talk to. Okay, let's go in. Maybe we'll talk to their guard captain. And let's go ahead and look at our perk points. Okay, new one in strength. Heracles. For every 5 levels of strength, your charisma increases by 1. That's pretty cool. Blunt damage increased. If you stay in fully charged attack, your stamina will slowly recover. Okay. Charged attack, still 5% more damage. The required strength of all weapons will be lower. Let's take Heracles. Okay, scholarship. Reputation recovery for undertaking the penitential pilgrimage will be more effective. The entire map is revealed. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Okay, so it also does all of these places of interest too. That's nice. Okay. Hollow trees, washed up chests. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Oh, remember when I tried going in here and we kind of got lost and turned around? Looks like we could have found a camp in there somewhere. The Devil's Finger, okay. Skeleton with treasure. Yeah, these are all things we might want to check out at some point. Okay, let's go back. We have 2 more perk points. Alright, after successfully picking a lock, you gain a +3 bonus to thievery and +3 in stealth for 120 seconds. You'll gain time 10% faster in the time collecting phase. Okay. We'll take Mischief Artist. Then swords. Each subsequent sword strike in an unbroken series will deal more damage than the previous one. A series of strikes can be interrupted by a successful block, dodge on the opponent's side, by too much delay between attacks, or by a wound on your side. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to take it, slice and dice. So if we can get a combo going, start hitting them, which does happen fairly often, we can just wail on them.
Come on up. There's a nice view from here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here. And the only thing I want now is for it to set and for this fucking day to be over. Come and have a chat.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're gonna have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right?
Camera's out of focus. Yeah, we've been through a lot.
I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Bergow once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
You did what you could. It's just that circumstances turned against us.
Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Al dentes fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
No, I've got a lot of money.
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our fortuna carry us away.
All right, let's play some dice and then end this episode. I'm going to try the King's Die, why not? Let's see if it rolls well.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
No, it rolled a 6. That could bode well.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Maybe not.
These ones here.
Go on, bust. Now you got a 1 there. Damn.
That's enough. Your turn.
Damn, we didn't get 4s or 5s. Okay.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Yeah, we're not getting very good hands, are we? We're only 50 behind right now, but... Ooh, he got 1s.
That'll do me.
Yeah, it does. We have to do incredibly well here or we're boned. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it! We almost had a run. Yeah, we're not going to win this. He needs 1-1, so... Yeah, just pick that up and win.
Damn it.
We got schooled.
How can you lose so fucking much?
Either I'm playing badly, or you bloody cheated, Sir Hans.
Oh, right, that's it. All the blame is on my head again. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again. It's been quite a while since I was last on the gallows.
And you drew quite a crowd last time, eh?
Oh, my God. Oh, what a disgrace that was.
Well, it's one way of catching attention, though.
I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. Wine, women, and song. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy of life.
Oh, so no more talk of politics, responsibility, and the calling of the nobility?
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day. And it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also,
not a bad outlook.
Things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So, I shall bid you good night, my friend.
All right, good night.
Not a chance, you idiots.
Who are you calling an idiot?
Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
Okay,
They're
Clara
injured,
is not
just
Catherine.
like our men.
Plenty of ours are already pushing up daisies, and these bastards are responsible.
Enough. What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second, these two are noblemen. And if they survive, I reckon you'll get a fine ransom for them. But maybe they'll survive anyway. It's up to you.
One of them is bleeding. If he doesn't get some help, he'll soon be
We
with
should
the
try
Lord.
putting on some perfume
Bloody
to give
hell.
ourselves even better chances here.
What do you think, Pashko?
Fine. Let Clara take care of them then. But don't waste your precious time with them, all right? Our men have priority. Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
Okay. Can we talk to you
Thanks for
again,
sticking up
Clara?
for those prisoners. Those poor souls are in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only healer. They could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks for saying so. I'll see what I can do. That older one is at death's door.
Is that too forward?
You're incredible, you know. The fellas at the fortress surely have no idea what a treasure they have in you.
A treasure smeared with blood that smells of bile, and even worse things.
Ah, they should bow to you. How many of them have you saved from hell?
How would I know? I'm no priest, just an ordinary girl who knows a bit about herbs and can use a needle and thread.
Well, like I said, they should be grateful.
I'm not going to push
not
that too
talk
far.
back to you.
Gratitude
Might be a
has
little
many
disrespectful.
forms. Sorry, but I have too much work to do. We can talk later.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark and poor old Sverk. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Okay.
Listen, I need some quick advice.
What would you like to know?
Okay, so we're going to have to do the right thing for the right type of issue. Let's do that later. For now, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. In the next one, we'll try and help out Clara here. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Hato Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Dougherty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, DWJ Media, Craig E. Christian, Black Ren, Barrettscape, Sanctum, Joshua Jarvis, Clockwork Hour, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.